Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a 2024 election prediction between Governor Ron DeSantis and Senator Elizabeth Warren. Elizabeth Warren, as I say, she has been making news in recently because of her, outspoken voice on the possible overturning of Roe v. Wade. And of course, Governor DeSantis has made the news for many of the legislation that he has done and signed into law, and there are so many things to list. I think everyone who at least follows politics understands that he has definitely been making his name in the news with regards to that. Before I begin, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are getting closer and closer to 600 subscribers. So please make sure to go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, that's really all I have for you. As I say, I make these videos based off of the current state of the country. This one will be particularly brief. I do not know why I'm slurring my words right now. Anyway, let's get right into the safe Warren states. I actually think she will be pretty popular on the West Coast. Similar popularity, at least in the Northeast. She's from Massachusetts, so I think she could win in certain areas. However, Delaware, New Jersey, Connecticut could narrow up. We know that those states are subject to narrow up depending on the candidate and election cycle. Right now, we're headed into a red wave year, so the momentum is with the Republicans, and that's what it's judged based off of. So states like Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware could narrow up. We saw, especially in the New Jersey governor race, Phil Murphy almost lost his seat to Eric Ciartelli, or Governor Manchin to Eric Ciartelli, which was only about by less than 4%. Likely Warren states, of course, this would be Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, and the state of Colorado, getting her to 191 electoral votes. Likely DeSantis states would include Iowa, Ohio, Maine, and he, in my mind, has a similar appeal to Trump. He would be able to do well in those rural areas, somewhat well in the Rust Belt, but of course, his strong suit is in the South. Texas, Florida, he would win by likely margins in my mind as well. And as I say, we're heading into that red wave year. He's up by double digits in many of his governor polls. I mean, it's not even considered a competitive race. Lean for Warren would be Minnesota, New Mexico, Virginia, Maine at large, and those would be the lean states. New Hampshire, I don't think that she would actually do fairly well in New Hampshire. She's not that popular. She's much more popular in Massachusetts. And it's very interesting, the different, in the Northeast, you'd think all of those states would be pretty similar politically, and relatively many of them are. But when you look at New Hampshire, Vermont, and then Massachusetts, there is drastic differences. Vermont is more of a left-wing populist state. Massachusetts is different from that as well. It's more, I don't even know what you would call it, progressive, stuff like that. And then New Hampshire is more of a toss-up state. They vote Democrats federally and Republicans statewide. So, definitely interesting to look at how that works there. I think that DeSantis will be able to win North Carolina and Georgia by lean margins. Warren would not be able to appeal to black voters, and he'd be able to win those states by lean margins. Arizona by a lean margin, Wisconsin by a lean margin, and Nebraska second by a lean margin. So that would mean that he wins the presidency at 273 electoral votes as of right now. I do believe that Elizabeth Warren would still manage to tilt New Hampshire in her favor and the state of Michigan in her favor, while DeSantis would be able to win Pennsylvania and Nevada. Keep in mind, Warren still has somewhat of a populist appeal, and I think she'd be able to exacerbate some of that in the Rust Belt and possibly hold on to Michigan. But, that would be the only state in my mind. She would also lose Pennsylvania and Wisconsin, given those historic trends that we are seeing. Nonetheless, Ron DeSantis wins the presidential election with 298 electoral votes to Elizabeth Warren's 240. Thank you for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stay tuned for more videos. Like below. Comment your thoughts on my prediction. And have a great day. See you all soon.